Is this thing working now? Looks like it. Where are we? Here we are. Level up. Holy shit. Load. I can do it. Speak with Cloud.
What do you think?
How did it feel going into the battlefield again? Were you overcome with sentimentality? Unusual. Always glad to hear it. I'm certain you are much stronger than you were half a year ago. Yeah, here we go.
Excuse me.
Has Folden become stabilized again?
What do you think?
Then I can be returning to Brigade, right? I don't know about that, I'm not sure. Things have fully settled, you are thinking so, but I must be returning someday. I have to be fulfilling my duty. Jeez.
You should hear this.
I don't know what kind of man Claude is. He led us to victory against the Empire in Elmira, now he's suddenly our king. Can't imagine a man of his caliber would listen to the opinions of those beneath him. Pardon me.
What can I do for you?
The bishop and I went to Daedru to bestow the goddess's blessing upon the coronation. Just between you and me, King Claude said he'd be perfectly fine without a ceremony. But the bishop convinced him it would help give Leicester's citizens a peace of mind. That's why King Claude gave in and had a true ceremony. It's certainly possible to become king without the goddess's blessing, but the world isn't quite ready for that yet. That's what the bishop said anyway. Bishop.
Hey.
Burgundy, Albany, and Seward all hold territories on the western border, while Albrecht, Nilsen, and Muller control the northeast. They never had a vote at the Round Table and have always long been at the mercy of the Great Flying
I'm at a
Lords.
loss.
But it's not like their opinions are completely ignored either. It's complicated. It's complicated. Why'd you have to go make everything complicated? Italian shopkeeper.
I carry a little of everything here. You've
We
got an
always
eye
gotta
for quality,
buy
friend.
these.
Hope to see you again soon.
Oh. Expecting we'd be getting a pay raise now that our boss is a full-blown king, so I blew all my golden celebratory drinks, only to find out we're getting the same lousy rate as before.
Man.
Ugh, life's too cruel. Now I'm even more hard up for a coin than usual.
A moment of your time? Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report.
Anyway.
By the way, I heard the King of Ceros were spotted near the border. Oh, the Knights of Ceros. I'm curious what they're up to. I might have been just a lowly gate guard for them, but I served their ranks all the same. Of course, that doesn't change who I'm working for now. My blood runs a Federation gold. Gold.
Hi there.
This is the Federation now, huh? That's gonna be good for business. I've got no time to be standing around jawing away. I gotta see what's going on with the market prices. What a perfect chance to test my business acumen. Now, what should I focus on? What should you focus on?
Hello.
I had a sneaking suspicion something was going on when my father gave up his position so suddenly. He rushed through all the paperwork and ceremonies he needed to get to make my brother the next Duke Honorable.
Hey.
What kind of ceremony does he have to go through to become a Duke? Basically, my father presents a fancy document to my brother that proves he's a new Duke, and everybody claps. Lister ceremonies are all pretty bare bones compared to the kingdom or empire. Maybe the Federation will shake things up a bit. Not that I care about all that. I see a cat. Can I pet the cat? Nope. It's not like the minor nobles were allowed to participate in the round tables. They'd be told about discussion topics beforehand and could submit a complaint if they had any
That's how it
objections.
goes.
And now without that, they won't have any say in how the region is run.
see.
Never could have predicted that Leicester Alliance would dissolve itself. This is yet more proof that the future is not set in stone. Anything is possible. Even so, it's an astonishing move. I'm curious to see how things will progress from here. Right.
So, yeah.
I guess I used to be part of House Regan's forces, but now I'm going to be commander of the Federation Army. How's that any different?
Let's see.
Sounds to me like you're getting a higher rank, so maybe people will show you more respect. Then it'll probably be easier to put any food bills on the tab. Huh. My grandpa and little sis always hated when their guests do that.
Oh, man.
Maybe we'll at least get better food now that Claude's king. Food.
How goes it? In all honesty.
The minor nobles were surprisingly reluctant to form the Federation. Perhaps their fear of change overpowered any frustrations with the Round Table. Our new leader will have to figure out how to gain their loyalty. Oh, that's right. He's not just leader anymore. He's officially a king. I should use a more appropriate title. My lord.
Oh, hello. Did you know?
I heard that my adopted father always supported the establishing the Federation, so he probably won't retire anytime soon, unlike Duke Goneril. You sound relieved. Didn't you want his position, though?
Yes.
Well, since I sincerely thought I'd be able to handle such a large responsibility right now,
Please.
I'll just continue to fight for the Federation Army, so I do hope I'll have your support. Of course, Marianne. I gotcha.
Greetings.
The atmosphere around camp is surprisingly cheerful considering the heated battle, probably because everyone was so on edge when we were fighting Empire and Almyra. Morale is at an all-time high after defeating such a formidable foes. It feels like we could take on the world. Well, let's not try that.
Up for some training?
The Alliance might be the Federation now, but I don't think the citizens' lives will change all that much. So I don't care about it either way, but if this makes going to battle easier, then I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll affect the citizens' lives at least a bit, like stuff might get more expensive.
Oh, come on.
Prices always go up during war, though. Doesn't matter if it's if we're a Federation or an Alliance. Anyways, it doesn't matter what we are. Our job is to fight for our home, same as ever. I fight for my friends.
Time to work you into shape. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable. Oh, it's you.
I heard some pretty unsavory rumors about Skin Burgundy. Viscount. Apparently he puts on a good show, but he doesn't have an ounce of honesty in it. Viscount, like I thought was terrible, but at least he didn't hide how spineless he was. Viscount. Commander's Journal. Cloudy. In the face of the brutal savagery of the Almyran main forest, we could do not but abandon the front and retreat to a hastily constructed stronghold and fold to the road. If they get past this, there will be nothing to stop an Almyran invasion on Leicester. We must retain the stronghold. The day of the blue sea moon, raining with strong winds, with the Almyrans bearing down on us, we hoped to repel them with archers, but the wind and rain were against us, and our aim was untrue. I understand we are to be reinforced by Imperial snipers tomorrow, but if the weather continues, it will hardly make a difference. Next day, rainy with strong winds, the weather does not turn. As expected, the arrows loosed by our new Imperial friends mostly hit the ground. The Imperials also brought a tactician with them, but I doubt he'll be of use. So far, all he's done is use some strange instrument and scribble notes himself. No strategy is forthcoming. Seventh day, cloudy with strong winds. Out of nowhere, the Imperial tactician gathered all the archers together, showed them some figures, and ordered them to adjust the angles and directions of their fire. I don't think anyone believed him, but they did as ordered, and amazingly, our arrows started hitting the enemy, just as I calculated, as he said, a mathematician. Sunny, no wind. The enemy attack is blunted, and the wind is letting up, giving us a chance to finally mount a counterattack. Without that mathematician, we never would have lasted this long. If I see him again after our victory, I'll be sure to let him know he was the hero of this battle. Nice. What's going on? With Almyra beaten, I thought the ceasefire with the Empire meant we were done with all this awful fighting. Looks like we're gonna have to fight again. What is even going on?
Let's see.
Probably gathered us all together to make the transition into the Federation looks chaotic. Oh, I see. I do hope you're right about that. Team chaotic. When the war broke out, we weren't able to negotiate with the kingdom because they had also been thrown into
What do you
chaos,
say?
but now things have changed. We should see if they're willing to ally with us. This is a great opportunity for us to improve relations with them. Come here. A scout from the Knights of Saros was spotted near Luster's western border. We can't tell what they're up to, but my guess is that they were waiting for an opportunity to retake Garrett Mock. That would mean... Ignotes.
Ah, that's right.
3 towns on the western edge of Leicester used to be bustling with pilgrims making their way to the monastery. But that all changed once the Empire took control of Garrett Mock. There are more Imperial troops than pilgrims now, not to mention bandits prowling
In
around.
short,
I'm certain that's one of the reasons why there's been so much civil unrest over there. Civil unrest.
Would
I
you
see
like
you.
to talk?
Both the kingdom and the federations are ruled by kings, but I think the structures are remarkably different. Not that I'm basing that on anything in particular. Whether things go smoothly or not depends on Claude. Claude would be a great leader. He's got a good head on his shoulders.
That's
How naive of you. Whatever.
in actuality,
The Round Table may have been abolished, but the 5 great lords still retain the right to speak their minds. Naturally, it is our duty as nobles to obey the king's commands, but I fully intend to let my opinions be known when necessary. And if the king refuses to heed my advice, well... cut him off. You know, that's
What?
enough. The Federation's still finding its feet. That is precisely why I'm saying this. If we wait until Claude closes his ears to the opinions of those around him, then I'll take it upon myself to ask the Lord of Leicester who is truly fit to be their king, and they will undoubtedly be unanimous in their reply. The one who will bring glory to Leicester is none other than me, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho.
one
Claude.
step at a time.
Good, you made it in time. Come on, the meeting's getting started. There's a meeting? Battle suggestions. What? Don't be shy, speak up if you got a suggestion. At the start of each chapter, your allies may offer you battle suggestions, but a suggestion to implement the ally who made the suggestion will be boosted, will have boosted morale and increase support points with you. Oh. If you implement a suggestion, its effects will last till the end of the chapter. You can check the effects of an implemented suggestion by selecting Camp Info on the pause menu.
I've got it.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
I've got.
Well,
What if we did this?
I've got an idea.
Eliminate the need for ingredients in cooking? Whoa.
What if we did this?
Sell items for a slightly higher price?
What if we?
I've got.
What if?
Will this work?
Oh,
I've got an idea.
What if we did this? I'll figure it
do
out.
that.
One step at a time.
Sounds good to me. Let's get rolling, everyone. Nice.
How's that?
You've been really working hard. I guess everyone's got a different way of getting motivated. I know they all want to get through this without anyone dying, but that's not how war works. You should spend time with others while you can. That way you won't have any regrets.
Hey!
Thinking about close friends reminds me of my old mercenary band. Actually, I made a little something when I first became a full-fledged mercenary. Might not be a bad idea to give that to someone. It'll be my way of saying I'll always be there for them. Merc Whistle. Give an ally a Merc Whistle, and in return they'll give you a special accessory. Put on a special accessory, and your unique ability action will be overwritten with that of the unit who gave you the accessory. Only allies with an A support level can receive a Merc Whistle. You only require 1 Merc Whistle per playthrough, so think carefully about who you give it to. I can take their special thing? So like...
Speaking of,
Sorry to spring all those major announcements on you. I wasn't intentionally hiding that stuff from you. There was just never a good time to bring it up.
how's that?
So just to make sure you still have my back, right?
Absolutely.
Of course, I was honestly so sick of waiting for the round tables improvement all the time. Ah, I hear that. It's one of the main reasons we formed the
I'm
Federation.
counting on you.
In any case, we still really need your help. I hope you can count on me. And count away you can.
How goes it?
How goes it? Training instructor.
Time to work you into shape.
Rain. Anybody training on full stuff? Both of you guys are full. Cloud. Training up as a soldier. Oh, I didn't unlock purchase that yet. That's fine.
Time to hammer Captain Gerald's motto into your skull.
Leonie, that should have gone far better with me here.
Not gonna forget. Just gotta.
Oops.
Wait, is that it?
I'll remember this.
Ice Blade.
Just gotta let my muscles.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Appraisal. Huh. Let's see.
We are brimming with excellence.
I think it's Mickey.
That
Apex
should come in handy.
Not gonna forget.
I bet this'll come in.
Anchor.
Getting strong.
I'll master.
This power will help.
I actually learned a thing or two.
I think
That should come.
Another trick.
I'm.
can't wait.
I didn't think I could.
Just gotta.
Bulbous. Bulbous. The bulbous.
That felt good. Let's do it again.
I think it's making.
I'll
Can't.
Time to work. Can't wait to see how you do.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Care to make yourself useful?
My brother in Christ, you are scaring the hoes. Great.
Would you not?
Sure seems.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Perfect.
We all must do our fair share.
Almost forgot to eat.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Ooh, hey, this is great.
Perfect.
I can tell you were trying to make something that would appeal to a child. But I suppose that's okay once in a while. I'd eat it again.
Someone knows my weakness. Thanks.
Yerp.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Let's do a battle first, and then we'll see what's up after that. Hey, have a paralog. Hey there.
Oh, Holst. What's going on?
Our king has agreed to meet with the Adrestian Emperor.
Claude's gonna talk to Edelgard?
Yes, and you'll be joining us. You're the only reliable bodyguard we could find on such short notice.
Okay then. Lead the way.
It's good to see you again, Claude. Congratulations on your coronation as the first king of the Leicester Federation.
What's this? The Empire has officially recognized our Federation? Why, Edelgard, I'm touched. But I did have my heart set on an apology. You launched an unprovoked attack against us after all.
Attack? The Empire merely responded to an invitation from Viscount Acheron of House Phlegethon. Alas, fortune turned against him at the Great Bridge of Murden, and he perished in the battle. As a result, we did garrison our army in Gloucester territory for a brief time. But I would hardly call that an unprovoked attack.
And dead men tell no tales, right? Although I'll grant you that he sold us out to the Empire.
Whatever transpired, the Empire and the Alliance did end up at war with one another. And I do not deny that the Imperial Army caused harm within Alliance territory. We are prepared to offer appropriate restitution for that.
That works. We'll take tangible resources over insincere apologies any day. We can hash out the definition of appropriate later. Want to move on to the real reason we're here?
Yes, by all means. I trust you read my letter? The Central Church must be eliminated before Fodlan can be reborn. Your help would go a long way towards accomplishing that.
Oh, I read it all right. And from a personal standpoint, it's something I can get behind. But as the leader of the Federation, I can't say the same. You can't expect the people of Leicester to embrace this Southern Church that you've dredged up out of nowhere.
I must take issue with that assertion. The Southern Church has a long and storied history in Fodlan.
Nonsense. You hastily resurrected some dusty old sect and appointed the Empire's own Minister of Religious Affairs as its bishop.
Where did we come from?
Do you honestly expect us to acknowledge such an obvious sham?
None of us will shed any tears if you do not. Nor did we truly expect that you would.
We do not care where the Federation places its faith, so long as it is not in the Central Church.
So all you're looking for is a little cooperation in taking them down? And I assume the Kingdom's on your hit list too, since they've given them sanctuary.
I understand the Federation faces challenges of its own. Surely you would prefer a quick return to stability at your borders with the Empire.
Oh? I'd like to hear a little more about these challenges you think we have, but maybe now isn't the best time.
Claude, we want stability. The decision is yours to make. Knowing you, I am certain you will carefully consider the costs and benefits, rather than let emotions dictate your decision.
All right, I'm in. Holst, do you feel satisfied with those terms?
Everything looks good to me. I'm especially glad we found a solution to the control of Murden.
Hubert, I trust you have no objections?
None, Your Majesty. All that remains is the placement of your seals.
Then let us conclude our discussions for now, and go inform the world that Adrestia and Leicester have joined forces for a brighter future.
Sounds like a plan to me. I, Claude von Regan, King of the Leicester Federation, hereby swear this pact. Leicester pledges to work in harmony with the Adrestian Empire, and do everything in its power to secure a peaceful future for Fodlan.
By the covenant between the red blood and the white sword that crowns the double-headed eagle, I, Edelgard von Hresfeld, hereby swear this pact. Adrestia pledges to work hand in hand with the Leicester Federation to deliver peace to the land and secure a future for all its people.
The pact is sealed.
And now it is our job to uphold it.
I'm sure you noticed how Edelgard wouldn't even deign to acknowledge your existence. How empty does it make you feel to witness history marching forward without any say in which direction it takes?
I never wanted to be the one making history. That's too big a role for a humble mercenary. That said, I don't know about this. The Kingdom and the Church are suddenly our enemies now? Is everyone really just gonna get on board with that?
Why is Anna so far away? Block the paralog battle, unsettling truths. Oh no. Let us return to camp first. Missed somebody? I was hoping for an alliance with the kingdom, but I guess I'm barking up the wrong
What do you
tree. It never even crossed my mind that we ally with the Empire. Can we truly trust them? Well, this just proves how much Leicester has changed. I skipped something, but probably wasn't all that important.
Time to work you into shape.
Level up, level up, level up. Big nuts. Oops, shit. Sounds fine.
I want.
Points. 5 as well.
I am.
Raphael. He's good.
Can't wait to see how you do.
I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
Level 30. It's fine. Attack on a group of mercenaries turned bandits, translates to the truth. Behind the trap attacks are parents, and incident as long we don't think that's mine. Oh. Going through this now, huh? Interesting.
Ignatz Victor reporting, Your Excellency.
Yes, yes, come in.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
I think you're supposed to say, forgive my intrusion.
Right, yes. Forgive me, Your Excellency.
Listen, Ignatz, I may have a title now, but you and I are still friends as we have always been. All this formality is starting to make my skin crawl. Please, just treat me the same as ever you have.
Oh, right. Of course. Anyway, what do you need?
You've no doubt heard about the bandits who appeared in Gloucester, yes? The ones who were supposedly former mercenaries.
They've been around for a while, right?
Yes, my men have been searching for their base for some time now, and I believe they have finally located it. I took the opportunity to look into the provenance of these bandits anew, and it seems they were indeed a mercenary band. One in the employ of my father.
I see.
For some reason, they have abandoned the sellsword life and fallen into banditry.
But why would they do that?
I do not know. I attempted to discuss it with my father, but his only concern at present is finding me a proper spouse. When I ask, he evades me and changes the subject.
Yes. That's quite the conundrum.
Regardless, I cannot ignore these bandits, especially if my father had something to do with them. Thusly, I have decided to deal with them myself, and I was hoping you might join me.
Of course. I'm a knight of House Gloucester, after all.
Good. Oh, and as it would be a rather tall order for the two of us to take on a gang of brigands alone, I have called in some additional support.
Hey, Lawrence. I came as soon as I could.
Just once, I wish one of my acquaintances could split the difference between absurd formality and dire nonchalance. I am a count now, you know.
Wait, so are we not friends because you're a count?
No, what I meant to say is...
Look, enough with the titles. I'm a busy man, so let's get moving already.
I will have you know, a noble is nothing without their... Oh, never mind. I asked you here because I need your help dealing with bandits in my territory.
Banditos.
That's it? Well, sure. I'm happy to help.
That was easy. I suppose it does indeed pay to have some true friends in one's corner.
Sure does. Besides, if just you and Ignatz try to do it, you're gonna get kicked into next moon.
Not the next move.
Have you ever considered not saying the first thing that pops into your head? The two of us could easily handle this matter. I am simply being prudent.
Yeah.
Also, these are not some run-of-the-mill ruffians, but rather highly trained former mercenaries.
Right, the old mercenary to bandit career path.
They have some connection to my father as well. so I would like to uncover what we can in the process.
You got it, boss. If we fight and win, I'm sure some info will turn up on your old man.
I am not certain I follow your logic, though I suppose it would be the preferred outcome. Now then, we should be off. With my subjects in peril, there is not a moment to waste. We will depart as soon as you are ready.
I'm ready.
I'll take my payment in meat, please.
Hey, yo.
I shall tell the kitchen to prepare a ham.
Said a ham. A singular ham. If all allies are rooted. Let's see. Convoy. You ain't got fucking shit to work with, boy. You don't have any crests. Thunderbolts. What is your magic stat, friend? You have a magic stat of 23. So similar to your strength, which is crazy. What is your fucking attacking fills? Yep, nullifying an attack healing when range full to draw foes in from water distance. Direct damage from terrain. I think convoy. Set different abilities, yeah. Where is me? Cruise the dropped by fallen enemy commanders. Sounds great. That mercenary. Swordmaster right now, but when we get the Asura, let's see, Apex Gauntlet. Ooh, I like Backbone. Let's see.
Hear me well, you fell brigands. I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, stand in judgment before you.
So, not to be a jerk, but when you stand up and scream your name like that, it prevents us from launching any kind of sneak attack.
Perhaps Gloucester has no need of such dishonest... Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
I think this will... I'm prepared to see this...
All right, there's nothing these muscles can't do.
Trickery. If our foe is asleep, we kick out their pillow before the battle begins. Firstly, let us deal with the bandits outside the base. I shall not permit you to wreak any more havoc within my borders.
Not a problem. I've got this.
None shall surpass me. Now it is my turn.
Say, Lawrence, why don't you hang back and let us handle this?
Do not coddle me. I am more than capable of holding my own against this pack of curs. Fool! Greatness demands it!
Let's do this!
It's not over.
All right, here there's nothing these muscles can't do.
What is this? Gauntlet?
Keep your eyes on...
None shall surpass me.
I'll take your spot. Now that I think of it, we're near the place where Claude's grandfather met his end, aren't we?
Indeed. I think you are correct. Could this group...
Send enemies flying. Enemies that step in the paint trail.
perchance have some connection to that most unfortunate incident?
I can still fight!
That is enough for the soldiers outside. Let us proceed to attacking the base.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do. By the good name of... Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Where the fuck is...
Not a problem. I've got this.
Who's down here? Actually,
Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, you foul marauders shall terrorize my subjects no longer!
Gloucester, let's get out of here before we get beaten to a pulp again!
If we let these folks go, they'll just cause more trouble somewhere else. Let's track them down.
Not a problem. I've got this.
You yourself are a former mercenary, yes? Pray point out everyone you recognize.
You do realize that not every mercenary knows each other, right?
My mother and father died not too far from here. That was a long time ago now.
They were merchants, yes?
All right. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Keep your eyes on me.
Yeah. They were traveling with the old Duke Regan and got attacked by monsters. Okay, time to attack.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
My turn at last. We shall not During the period when my father employed these mercenaries, monster attacks were a rather common occurrence in this region. And these monsters took the lives of both the former Duke Regan and Raphael's. Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
I've got this. Take a breather.
Alright, that should be all.
Let's cut around that.
There's something Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
All right, here I go.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Strange about the enemy's current movements. Perhaps they have another escape route in mind?
Pay attention, Lawrence. If you keep staring off into space, some bandit's gonna run up and conk you on the head.
Yes, of course. I must focus on the battle at hand.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
My turn?
They're trying to get out the back way. After them.
No escape. It's funny how you're like a real knight now, Ignots. You used to be so scrawny.
I think everyone looks scrawny compared to you, Raphael.
Not a problem. I've got this.
None shall surpass me. Greatness demands it. This stronghold will fall.
You like that?
You like that?
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Keep your eyes on me. We stopped them.
You? The Count? Where's your father, you little brat?
Retire. I am the Count of Gloucester now.
You don't say. Well, in that case, I'll have to take my revenge on...
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
And
Take
you
a breather.
instead.
He seeks vengeance against my father. Whatever was driving these people?
All right, there's nothing these muscles can't do.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll take your spot.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
It's my turn.
You win. Take that. You.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Take a breather. Not a problem.
I am troubled by this development.
Not a problem. I've got this.
But as the ruler of this domain, I must do my duty and eliminate these bandits.
Oh shit.
Must keep my guard up.
I've got you!
This is awful. We have to do something. I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
None shall surpass me! You shall not get in my way!
Say, Raphael?
Keep quiet and fight, Ignatz. These guys are serious business.
Do you know who I am? You should be ashamed!
Now,
my turn.
charge and attack!
Not a problem. I've got this.
All right, here I go. All right, here I go.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Keep your eyes on me!
Ain't you traitorous nobles tired of beating us up yet?
You claim my father betrayed you?
Used us and threw us away like trash, he did. Tried to make us disappear so as to sweep it under the rug.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
It's my
Accept
turn.
your defeat!
This stronghold will fall!
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Not a problem. I've got this.
All right. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Splendid. We have the advantage.
Okay, time to attack.
My turn.
I'll take your spot. Charge and attack.
None shall surpass me.
Yeah, right.
Just kill me and be done with it already. Give me more. At least that way it'll finally be over.
I would speak with you yet. I need to understand what has transpired here. We did it! We won!
Meat party when we get home, and Lawrence is buying.
You all go on ahead. I must speak with the bandit we captured.
I've found strength in adversity.
Can't stop here. I need to switch up my skills.
I've got the hang of it.
Tornado
This is-
Force Slayer. Slay. Nice.
There you are, Lawrence. That took so long, I thought maybe that bandit general got you.
We had much to discuss, which I will share with all of you now.
Did you uncover the reason for their grudge against your father?
Indeed, as we suspected, they were once mercenaries in his employ. At first, they were used in the ways one might think, keeping villages safe, guarding the border, and so on. But one day, they were given a very strange order by a supposed envoy of my father.
What was the order?
They were told to threaten any merchants heading toward Regan and force them to turn back.
Yeah, that's a weird one, all right.
The mercenaries felt the same and balked at the idea of raising their swords against unarmed merchants. Instead, they decided to chase a pack of wild monsters into the merchants' path and scare them that way.
Sounds like a good way to get everyone killed.
Indeed, you see the matter already. The plan worked, at first. Then one day they caught wind that merchants were approaching and loosed monsters on them per the established method. An ordinary group of merchants would have simply run away and lived. But one among this group drew his sword and began to fight. This was Lord Godfrey, who at the time held the title of Duke Regan. He fought valiantly, but ultimately in vain. Sadly, he perished along with the merchants he had hoped to protect.
Merchants that included Raphael's parents.
So the former Duke Regan and Raphael's parents all died because of your dad, Lawrence?
So it would seem. I am terribly sorry, Raphael. Please, accept my apology in my father's stead.
Hey, knock it off. You didn't do anything wrong.
As it happens, my parents were meant to accompany Godfrey that day. But they had a scheduling conflict and recommended that Raphael's parents go instead, which means...
Not you too, Ignatz! Look, everybody. Kids aren't responsible for what their parents do.
Lawrence, do we know for sure that the order came from your father?
I was wondering the same thing. Your father was always protective of the nobility's reputation, and it seems strange he would do something so sneaky, and so anti-merchant besides.
Based on what the bandits said, I suspect it was someone from our house acting alone. By the time my father realized what was happening, the culprit had vanished, along with any hope of ever sussing out their true motives. Only the mercenaries remained, and my father had no choice but to punish them.
I bet they didn't care at all about what happened behind the scenes. Far as they were concerned, their employer betrayed them.
But I don't get how any of this has to do with you right now, Lawrence.
A feudal lord is responsible for all that happens within their realm. Therefore, anything left unresolved by my father falls by necessity to me. I would also like to pay appropriate reparations to both you and your family, as is fair and proper.
But I don't need anything from you. I can take care of my family plenty well on my own. Besides, I made my peace with what happened to my folks a long time ago. You can't change that now. All you can do is stir up a bunch of old, painful memories.
Yes, but still...
But nothing. I'm done talking about this.
Get mad, Raphael. Get mad.
I'll still take my reward for beating up the bandits, though. Meat party, remember?
Hey, yo.
You promised me the finest ham in all the land. And just thinking about it's got me drooling.
This does not sit right with me. What should I do?
Get mad, Raphael.
I think you'd better quit wallowing in the past and go fetch that ham you promised. Best to just leave it be. You too, Ignatz.
Right.
Very well. In that case, I shall arrange for the finest spread of meat the world has ever seen.
Hey, yo.
I stake House Gloucester's very reputation on it.
Oh,
now
he didn't make no
that's the
pun.
right thing to do.
Still feels a little weird to leave it like this, but I guess this is for the best.
They could have spelled steak like S-T-E-A-K instead. But nope. That's a magic boat. Interesting. Clash with the Knights of Saros. What the fuck are you looking at? Hey, what the fuck, dude? Look at you. Look at you. Bro, I'll beat you up. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Hell no. B.
Hey there, got time for a little chat?
I do, but don't you kind of have a lot going on right now? Oh, I should probably be using your title now, shouldn't I? Since you're a king and all, your majesty.
Call me whatever you want. I'm still the same Claude.
I was shocked when I heard you were going to be the king of Leicester. I never imagined you'd be able to unify the alliance and make it all official.
Hey, it was your idea. Don't tell me you forgot.
Sorry, it's not ringing any bells.
Seriously? Wow. Guess that's just you being you, though, come to think of it. You said that the Alliance should get rid of the Round Table system so we could act more decisively.
Oh yeah, I did say that. But I didn't expect you to remake the whole Alliance as a federation, whatever that is.
Alliance, Federation, they're the same thing with different names. I just established something new to get rid of the old system.
Huh. I guess it makes sense when you put it that way.
You're a strange one, you know that? I find myself actually wanting to open up to you. It's probably because you don't seem to have any strings attached. Makes it easy to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm just a wandering mercenary. All my life, I've never had many relationships to speak of.
Right. You were taken in pretty young, weren't you?
Yeah, I don't remember any of it, but that's what my mom told me.
The lady who raised you, what kind of person was she?
How do I put it? It was like she could do anything. She taught me all sorts of stuff. We lived in a small village deep in the mountains. It was a humble life, and I didn't interact much with the other villagers. Then one day, my mom suddenly got sick and passed away, and I was booted out of the village. I had to use everything she taught me just to stay alive after that.
So, you were left to face the world all alone after they kicked you out, huh?
The whole time, yeah. I became a mercenary, but the groups I joined didn't last for long, so I ended up drifting from one place to the next. And that's how I ended up like this, completely untethered.
I see. You know, I think I understand you a little better now.
Though I suppose I can't say for certain that I don't have any connections.
You mean your power?
Yeah. I still have no idea what it actually is, or who my real parents are.
Just remember that no matter what you find out, it won't change who you are. Just like how becoming a king hasn't changed who I am.
You are who you are.
Hilda, did you get hurt at all?
Nope, I'm totally fine. I'm super glad we won that battle today.
Me too. But it was touch and go for a moment there. Make sure you're not overdoing it, okay?
Is that what it seemed like? I didn't think I was pushing myself at all.
I mean, you were way up in the front with me. Didn't you say you wanted to hang back and relax?
What can I say? When I saw you up there, I couldn't help but chase after you. Despite all that stuff I said, I guess I do still worry.
But I thought worrying about people like me was a waste of time.
Well, that's what I thought. But it turns out you and my brother are different after all.
So, what you're saying is... It's different because we're friends and he's family?
No, that's not it. My friends are just as important to me as my brother. Look at it this way. I could cheer for you till I'm blue in the face, but if I'm stuck all the way in the back, you won't even notice. And I'd lose track of you in all the commotion.
Yeah, I guess that's what would happen.
So, how am I supposed to cheer for you if I don't get up close?
But you weren't cheering. You were actually participating in the battle.
Hey, it's not my fault there were so many enemies up there. They forced my hand. I'd have been in danger if I hadn't fought back. I get the feeling that you have some kind of problem with me being so close by.
don't know. I wouldn't say that, but, you know.
Now there's a vague answer if I've ever heard one. Aren't you happy you get to witness all my valiant deeds up close?
I'm not sure happy's the right word, but I'm definitely grateful for your help. You're pretty strong, too, you know. You really are Holst's little sister. I can't think of anyone I'd rather have watching my back.
Oh, please don't say that. I can't handle that kind of responsibility. Our win wasn't because of me or anything. You know I'm basically a weakling, right?
After seeing what you can do, weakling isn't what comes to mind. But I guess you can seem shaky out there sometimes.
Exactly. So shaky. That's why it's up to you to make sure I'm perfectly safe during battles.
Of course I will. But aren't you supposed to be cheering me on so I don't die?
I'm obviously going to do that. And in exchange, you protect me. It'd be a little selfish of you to get all that encouragement for free, don't you think?
Right, if you say so. I think I've lost the thread of this conversation.
That's okay. The point is, we just gotta stick together and keep doing our best.
Sure. Host, my man.
I admit this is not ideal. We should retreat and regroup.
What did you expect? You practically waltzed right up to an enemy patrol.
I thought if I pretended to be an ally and struck up a friendly conversation, they wouldn't notice.
That's why I tried to stop you. Not even the greenest rookie would mistake you for an ordinary soldier.
Regardless, it was a learning experience, so our efforts were not entirely in vain. Now let's head back before the enemy finds us.
They've probably got a bunch of search parties out looking for us. We might draw too much attention if we're together. Splitting up will improve both our chances. I'm sure you'll have no trouble on your own.
That's fine by me. It'll be easier for you to slip by on your own as well. Let's rendezvous in front of the nearest Allied encampment. We should arrive before dawn.
Got it. Good luck out there.
You as well.
Finally. Don't know how, but I made it back without getting spotted. Took longer than I expected, though. I wonder if Holst got back before me. Doesn't look like it. He knows this area better than me, so I doubt he got lost. Could he have been captured? Huh? Is that Holst?
What's that? Ah, you made it. Apologies, I must have dozed off. I was up all night fighting.
Fighting? So the enemy found you?
Found the enemy.
Quite the opposite, in fact. I happened to stumble upon one of their guardhouses and figured I should destroy it. I kicked down the door, only to find myself staring down a platoon of heavily armed soldiers.
You didn't even check before you went in? Bold.
And that's when their reinforcements showed up. I had to deal with them as well.
Yet, here you are, safe and sound.
Safe, maybe, but completely exhausted. I probably should have looked before I leapt.
That's for sure. Another lesson learned, eh, Holst?
That's right. There is no end to what the battlefield can teach us, and I'm a lifelong learner. Care to accompany me again sometime? Or have you grown tired of my antics?
Hey, I'd be glad to tag along. I've still got a lot to learn. After all, there's never a dull moment with you around.
I'll take that as a compliment. I think you and I truly make the best of partners.
Hey.
Oh, hey. Looks like I'm not the first one to show up.
Hello there. No need to pay me any mind. I'll just be absorbed in my book here. I assume you've come to meet someone? As they've clearly not arrived yet, why don't you join me? Here.
Thanks. Hey, Linhart, you're into all that spooky magic stuff, right? Like sorcery and crests and whatnot?
Yes? Why? Is there something you'd like to ask me?
Oh, no. I was just thinking it's kind of weird that you've never really been interested in my power.
Do you want me to be?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even understand it myself. But with you helping me, I might actually learn something.
Uh-huh. Well, not everything piques my interest. Your circumstances simply do not.
If you're not interested, then so be it. But is there any particular reason why?
Hard to say. Perhaps because a sword is the only thing you're able to manifest? Strictly speaking, I suppose your power does raise some questions. But that sinister weapon of yours, it just doesn't leave me all that interested in learning more.
Sinister, huh? That's one way to describe it.
Tell me, have you ever beheld one of the hero's relics? They also possess the most peculiar aura. And yet, there's something almost divine about the terror they instill. But your sword? It's cold. Maybe even inhuman. In more complex terms, it's little more than an inorganic, dispassionate construct. Not a hint of the goddess's divine guidance in its design. It's not as if you were able to choose what you manifested, right? It just came to you.
True, but what if I could turn it into something else and start manifesting different things? Would you be interested then?
Is such a thing possible? I would like to see that for myself, I must admit. In fact, I'd be quite excited by that. What a fascinating topic to lay at my feet.
Hey, it was just a suggestion. I have no idea if I can actually do it.
But aren't you the one who brought it up?
My bad, my bad. I did bring it up.
Yeah, and watch your back out there, okay?
Hear you loud and clear, boss. Sure glad I got you in my corner.
What the fuck?
Now then, just gotta... Oh. What are you hiding back there for, Bernadetta?
Who was that guy you were just talking to?
Oh, who? That? Just a merc buddy of mine, asking if I had any jobs for him.
Oh, he was a mercenary? But he looked like a bandit!
Hey, come on now. You shouldn't assume the guy's a common criminal just because he looks rough around the edges.
But, what about the way he talked? Oh, so scary!
You'd sound like that too if you'd been a merc your whole life. Most of these guys didn't have a mom teaching them how to sound nice and proper like I did.
I see. I guess I don't really know you that well, but are all your friends like that? Is that too nosy? That's really nosy, huh?
Well, I mean, not all of them. but now that I think about it, it's kinda impossible to avoid in that line of work. Guess that means you won't be signing up for merc jobs anytime soon, huh?
Obviously not! No way, not happening! Even if I wasn't as shy as I am, I'd never be able to handle all those scary people at once!
That sounds like your anxiety talking. You'd see there's nothing to be afraid of if you just gave them a fair shot. And hey, isn't basing your opinion of strangers on their appearance just gonna make you feel worse?
Well, what else am I supposed to base my opinion on?
Just spend some time with them. If you ask me, the best place to judge someone's character is either on the battlefield or over the dinner table.
I already told you I can't! Not me! Nope! Please, I need you to understand!
I really don't get it. Is his appearance the only thing that's making you distrust him? There are plenty of guys out there who look just like that but have a heart of solid gold. Nicest folks you'll ever meet. By the same token, there's some real horrible people who cover it up with niceties and honeyed words. The kind of people who prey on others. My point is, judging a book by its cover will only get you in trouble. Trust me, you can't always tell who's good and who's bad from looks alone.
Why are you trying to scare me? Nobody's tricking the iron heart of Bernie. Not today, not ever. Well, probably. Maybe. I'll be fine, I swear.
Pietro.
Hey there, Petra. Off the train? I'll join you.
That would give me much joy. An opponent with toughness will keep me upon my toes.
You mean me? Nah, you're way tougher than I am. Also, aren't you a queen now? I didn't realize dawn to dusk training was part of the Brigid Royal Regiment.
I have not become queen yet, but there is an understanding that it will happen. And yes, in Brigid, royalty must have knowledge of fighting. I mean, we must know how to fight. To be leading our people, a ruler must have more strength than any other. They must be the hardest to kill. My people are expecting this of me.
So, it's the toughest person calling the shots, huh? I love it. What could possibly go wrong?
This is how it is meant to be working. But such things do not always go with smoothness. Mercenaries are always seeking strength too, correct?
But of course.
That's true. A merc lives and dies by the sword. If you're not better than the next opponent you face, they'll be the last one you face.
Yes, dying is without productivity. But it gives me surprise that you do not avoid jobs of danger. A queen must be facing any wolf who comes to her door. But you can have pickiness when selecting fights.
Depends on how much food you can put on the table that week. Most of us mercs barely scrape by hand to mouth. End of the day, it's just business. Some mercs will take the coin and blow town, and some employers are more than happy to hang us all out to dry. I guess you don't have a lot of sellswords in Brigid, huh?
Correct. We do not require the selling of swords.
The selling of swords?
In Brigid, everyone is a hunter. Everyone is a fisher. Everyone is a warrior. There is no need to be hiring, or to be hired.
That sounds incredible. In a place like that, nobody'd have to risk their life just to get a bite to eat.
Your words give me great happiness. I will always be full of pride for Brigid.
Today's battle wasn't half bad. Minus that close call, I guess. I tell you, when I charged ahead and saw all those archers waiting for me, a single thought flashed through my mind. Not how I'd like to go, but that's life, I guess. Phew, I was sure I was done for.
What are you talking about? It was so windy, there was no way they could have gotten a clean shot at you. You completely wiped them out. Are you telling me you didn't plan it that way?
I mean, I knew a breeze was blowing, but still.
You're right. You would have been Balthus-sized target practice if the wind died down. But you bet your life that it wouldn't, right? That's something only you could pull off. I never would have taken those odds.
It was all lady luck, pal. Pure and simple. Where's this coming from, anyway? I thought you hated all that gambling on life and death stuff.
I did, but you're living proof that it can have a place on the battlefield. You roll the dice and get the job done. Can't argue with success. I have to accept that your way actually works. All I can do is hope you win your bets every time.
Thanks for saying that, but what happened today wasn't calculated at all. Things were going great, then I got carried away and made a stupid mistake. It just so happened that the wind was blowing the right way. Otherwise, I'd be dead.
Quit pulling my leg. There's no way that was a coincidence.
It was a complete fluke, honest. That's why I was gonna tell you I've learned my lesson. That I'm done gambling with my life.
Really? That's the best idea you've ever had.
But since you admitted my way has merit, I think I'll keep rolling the dice. I gotta do what works for me, you know? Can't let one close call make me lose my nerve.
Wait, what? Isn't that what almost got you killed today? I take it back. You are definitely gonna die. Please stop.
Nope. Too late. A warrior doesn't go back on their word after all. We might have had some misunderstandings along the way, but what's important is that you learned to accept me for who I am. Right?
Who I am.
In that case, what about you saying you weren't gonna bet your life on this stuff anymore? A warrior doesn't go back on their word, after all.
That doesn't count. I only said I was gonna tell you.
What kind of backwards logic is that? You absolutely said it, so this whole warrior code thing applies to you too.
I don't have a clue what you mean. It's not even remotely the same. Anyway, we can butt heads about it later. We gotta go celebrate our victory, right?
Fine, I can live with that. It's a tough job, but someone's gotta talk some sense into you.
Hey. That's everybody for me. Hilda. Yoni.
I don't know about this. Did I use too much? I don't not like it, but I'm also not sure it smells good, exactly.
Hey, Leonie, what are you... Wait. Oh, you wore the oil! You smell so good! Mm.
It's amazing you noticed so quickly. Still, it smells different from the one you were wearing the other day. Did I do it right?
Oh, for sure. And yeah, that's a scent I whipped up specifically for you. I mean, I could have just given you one of mine. But I knew there was a scent out there that would suit you perfectly. So I tried all sorts of different things to make the perfect Eau de Leonie. That's for you and only you. It's the only one like it in the entire world.
That feels so... fancy. And while I appreciate all the trouble you went through to make it, I still don't think it's for me. I'm sorry. I feel so bad about all of this.
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, sure, it's the only one like it in the world, but it's not actually valuable or anything. I just wanted to put my heart into making something specifically for you. I think you're really special. So I wanted you to have something special. Oh my gosh, it sounds like I'm proposing to you or something. Anyway, you get the idea, right?
Well, in that case, maybe I'll just wear it on special occasions.
That would be great. Oh hey, there's actually something I've been wanting to try with my oils. Think you could help me out?
I can't very well say no after all that.
Yes! Okay, so here's the plan. First, you and I each wear a different scent at the same time. Then, when we're out together, they'll mix and create an even better scent.
Huh. That's actually a pretty clever idea, Hilda.
I know, right?
Then again, I'm not sure how I feel about the idea of our scents intermingling.
Then just don't think about it.
Too late. It's all I can think about now, and it definitely feels weird. Yep, weird's the word.
Well, now I feel weird. But you're still gonna help me out, right?
You know what? Sure. I'm kind of curious to see how all this plays out.
We're a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Is that you back there, Hilda?
Ah! Yeesh, Holst, you scared me. How did you even know I was here?
I strive to keep my mind sharp and clear at all times. How then could I not recognize the presence of my own dear sister? It's a feat anyone can accomplish with good, honest training. You should try it sometime.
Honest training isn't really my forte. Same goes for our regular drills. If no one's making me do it, not a chance I'll even bother.
Ha! That's because you have the makings of a first-class prodigy. Even without putting in any hard work, your talent shines bright.
Like a diamond.
But now that we're both here, why not train with me? It'll be just like old times.
You mean like how you used to carry me on your back while you were doing push-ups? No thanks. That was fun when I was little, but it'd be incredibly embarrassing now.
That's a shame.
By the way, Holst, how long are you planning on sticking around with us?
As long as I can. I'm not much use if I'm away from our king during a time of war. And though he surrendered his title, Father is still in fine health, so I have nothing to worry about by leaving our territory in his hands.
Uh-huh. So the fact that your little sister is here has nothing to do with you being here?
Not pleased with my answer, eh? I thought you hate it when I admit to being overprotective. But yes, of course you're the biggest reason why I'm here. I can keep you safe so long as you're close. Additionally, I must be on hand to punish any scoundrels who attempt to woo you.
Yeah, I don't love that part. It's not just scoundrels who are terrified to approach me now. Still, he's thinking about my well-being, so I guess that feels pretty good.
But there's actually another reason why I'm here.
Oh yeah?
The opportunity to cross swords with the mightiest warriors of the kingdom and the Knights of Seros doesn't often present itself. True valor is only polished in life or death battle, with the most powerful fighters. Just thinking of how I may one day encounter these veterans makes me tremble with anticipation.
Of course it does. So, that's the real biggest reason. I probably should have guessed.
No, don't get me wrong, Hilda. It goes without saying that the most important thing in my entire life is the well-being of my beloved sister.
Yeah, whatever you say. Good luck with the training.
Wait, I beg of you, wait! My dear Hilda, come back!
That voice crack was unexpected. My dear Hilda, come back. Yeah, the song one and that one.
The simple joys of a refreshing morning's exercise.
Oh, hey Lawrence. Kinda early for you, isn't it? What are you doing here?
In truth, I was waiting for you, Leone. I merely decided to fit in a spot of training in the meanwhile.
For me?
There's something I was hoping to speak to you about. Do you recall our last conversation here? You said, the day may come that more commoners begin to make their own choices, begin to live without relying on the nobility.
Sure, I remember. What about it?
Well, your words were quite shocking to me. I've spent no small amount of time turning them over in my mind since. If you speak true, I wonder how I, as a noble, should proceed.
Huh. And? You reach any grand conclusions?
Well, it is an ironclad rule of the nobility that the commoners living on our land fall under our protection. And yet, some still slip through our fingers. That is simply the state of things in today's world. In a way, you are one of them, though you did choose this path of your own accord.
Hold on. Did you really have to put it like that? I didn't slip through anyone's fingers. I jumped out all on my own.
Well, yes, I suppose you did. My apologies. In truth, I find it exceedingly difficult to stand in the shoes of the everyman while also pushing matters forward as a noble. But if I'm unable to do exactly that, I have no hope of preserving the stability of my territory. As such, I am looking to bring an exceptional commoner into the ranks at House Gloucester to act as my advisor.
That's a surprise. I thought there was supposed to be some huge boundary between nobles and their people.
I assure you, such a boundary still exists. But I've come to realize something of late. As we proceed into the uncertain future, more and more common folk will begin to break free of their defined roles. Such an era will be upon us before long. Your actions are proof enough of that.
Whoa, slow down there. I don't think I'm some kind of great trailblazer or anything.
I've simply interpreted the meaning behind your words. I thank you for leading me to this realization.
Yeah, still not seeing it. I don't need your thanks.
Leone, I had this idea with your story in mind. As for the commoner I would invite to House Gloucester, the proposal I mentioned earlier, how would you like to fill that role?
I appreciate the invite, really. And I know it's supposed to be this huge honor, but there's other things I want to do in life. My dream is to become a mercenary just like the captain, and I'm already on the road to making that happen. I can't abandon that. I won't.
Very well. I suppose I would not want to stand in the way of your dreams. In that case, I pray you succeed in your endeavors. But I'll be here should you ever change your mind.
Good to know I have a backup. Thanks, Lawrence. It's already so late. Time sure does fly when you're studying battle strategies. I should get back to my room. It's already almost pitch black out, though. The sun's been setting earlier these days. What was that? It sounds like a man? Probably just Raphael. I've heard him talk about how he trains at night. I'm sure of it. I can't believe I let him scare me like that. I should just ignore him and focus on making my way back. It's so dark.
Oh, hey Lysithia! What are you doing out here so late?
I was off on my own studying tactics, but then it got really late before I knew it.
Tactics, huh? That stuff just doesn't click with me.
It's difficult for everyone at first, but I assure you the field is rather fun once you get the hang of it. Rather important, too. Determining how to shape your strategy, what formation to put your units in. There are so many moving parts to the subject that once I start thinking about it, I just get lost in my thoughts for hours on end.
Wow! You must be really smart, Lysithia! I love a good muscle workout, but I'm not so sure I can handle a brain workout like you can.
And I can't hold a candle to you when it comes to manual labor. We all have our own strengths and weaknesses. We should focus on what we're good at so we can complement each other's abilities.
Yeah, exactly! That's why I'm gonna have to train even more!
Hold on, weren't you just training? It's good to be motivated, but you're gonna bother people if you keep making such weird noises in the middle of the night.
Huh? I didn't train today.
You didn't?
Nope. I always let my muscles rest the day after a rough workout. And let me tell you, yesterday was a rough one. If I go too hard, I go easy the next day, which lets me go even harder the day after that. You got your day off today, Muscles, so you better be ready for the pain tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna get to bed so I can be ready. You should try to get some shut-eye too, Lysithia.
So that wasn't Raphael? Then who was making those scary noises?
Not who, but what. Cool. It's actually really late, and I'm actually very tired. But we'll do one more fight.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
We'll go ahead and do this.
My time to shine.
Sword. Sword. Axe. 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 Ew. Pegasus Flyers. The Paladin.
Yeah, let's go.
The fight starts now.
I will lead us. Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Who's up here? Swordmaster.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I will.
To splendid.
Let's try this. All right, time to get moving.
Victory. None shall surpass me.
Yeah, I'll give it everything I've got.
Greatness demands it. The lovely stronghold will fall.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Job well done, if I do say so myself.
You shall not get in my way.
All right, let's take them by storm.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
No!
It's not over.
Our time has finally come.
Time to get going.
Greatness demands it. That was nothing for me.
Find him!
Do not underestimate me. Now it is my turn. There is nothing I...
I'm good at this. Keep it up so I can take it easy.
I got it.
I face my comrades after this.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
That went perfectly. All thanks to me, of course.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
Gotcha! Blame me all you want.
Now, let us bring it down.
We can skip my turn, you know.
Take a breath.
None shall surpass me. You shall not get in my way!
No problem, I got it.
Would you expect any less of me?
Take a breather.
You'll have to take things
We
from
changing places?
I'm dragging the others down.
We have done it!
Didn't realize I had that in me. You're on fire today, Claude.
Switching.
My turn.
Switching it up, huh?
I'll not get her.
Don't.
Yay! We captured it!
Luck was on our side today.
This should be a cutscene, right? Usually after the first.
Cool. I fought.
That was the MVP? Huh.
To sum up, we've agreed to an armistice with the Empire. From now on, our enemies are the Kingdom and the Church of Seros.
The church is our enemy now? You say it like you're just moving pieces on a chessboard.
To be clear, this is not a repudiation of the teachings of Seros themselves. All we're aiming for is the dissolution of the Central Church.
That would mean killing Lady Rhea. Is that really the right thing to do?
I didn't speak with them very much, but Seth and Lady Rhea didn't seem like bad people.
Those two aren't what they seem to be. If what the Empire says is true, that is.
I hate to say it, but it sure sounds like you let the Empire talk you into buying the whole store.
Look, the Empire is obviously trying to use us as a means to their own end. But do you honestly think I'd agree to a deal that sets them up better than us? I'm using them right back. The balance of power in Fodlan has already collapsed. If we just sit on the sidelines, our position is only going to get weaker. By cooperating with the Empire, we can expand our influence and power as much as they do, if not more. This is the only way we can end the war quickly while maintaining Leicester's independence.
And for that purpose, you would throw Fargus to the wolves, despite holding no animosity towards them?
You and I may not hold any grudges, but if you look to our history, you'll see it was the Kingdom who tossed us to the wolves first. When our people were fighting for independence from the Empire, Fargus attacked and conquered Leicester for themselves. And even after we finally won our freedom in the Crescent Moon War, they've continued to meddle in our affairs, like causing that rift in House Daphne.
Yes, well...
Besides, they're harboring the Central Church, and I can't condone that. I've always been skeptical of that dogma they preach. It's just a way for them to force their own belief system onto everyone else. Their creed legitimizes Fodlan's system of nobility, which values crests above all else and leaves no room for people of different backgrounds or faiths. And if what the Empire says is true, then I couldn't even begin to count the number of crimes the Central Church has committed.
Claude, are you saying that you intend to destroy our current system of nobility? Because that...
I have news. A battle has broken out in ALL between Imperial troops and the Knights of Seros.
The Imperial Army has already stationed troops as far north as ALL?
That's a little too close to Daphne territory for my liking.
It seems Catherine is commanding the Knights. The Imperial troops are in for a serious fight.
Catherine was definitely the strongest out of all the Knights of Seros.
What shall we do, Your Majesty? If we're to honor the pact we just signed, we should go and reinforce the Imperial troops.
Yeah, you're right.
Not so fast. We have not finished our conversation. Just what exactly are your intentions for Fodlan, Claude?
Honestly, I want to break this place wide open and tear down every last one of its insular customs. If we can't do that, then there's no real path forward. Now is the time to steel ourselves and take action.
Are you sure? How exactly are you planning to explain all that to the people in the Federation who adhere to the Church's teachings?
Oh, I already have something in mind. In fact, I'll need your help to see it through.
Well, you'll have it. I just hope whatever you've got up your sleeve is actually a good idea.
It is. Judith, Lawrence, I need you to trust me and follow my lead for now, okay? Now, let's go wipe out those knights near Daphne territory. Everyone, prepare to move out.
You good with this, Shamir?
I told you before, I'm not part of the Knights of Seros anymore.
But we're gonna be fighting Catherine this time. Didn't you two used to be real close?
We were partners back then, but that's all in the past. Now we walk our own paths. I won't hesitate to do what must be done.
Not even a hint of doubt. She really is something.
Lawrence wasn't going on an expedition? Why?
Uh-huh.
Whoa. Tones, gauntlets, sword, tome, sword. Higher than Balthus. Actually, it's Balthus.
Oh yeah! Still the king!
Aw, but I want... Yeah, let's do this. Come with me.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Now it is my turn. There is...
Just slack off.
You can rely on me.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
I'm on it. I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Job well done, if I do say so myself.
We can
Now it is my turn. There is nothing...
avoid defeat here.
What a beast, you say.
You know what they say about cornered animals.
Let's see.
Time to wreck stuff.
My turn at last.
Greatness demands it. Are we changing places?
I'm on fire! Not too shabby. Death is coming. It's over.
Tastes more bitter than blackest coffee.
You're done.
None shall survive. No problem. I got it.
Let's keep this victory streak going.
All loose.